Hey everyone, Bishop Patrick L. Wooden Sr. stands resolute in his commitment to preach boldly, even amidst criticism and threats, in a time when many pastors opt for silence or diluted messages. As the pastor of the Upper Room Church of God in Christ in Raleigh, North Carolina, he addresses controversial topics head-on, refusing to compromise his beliefs. While some view his approach as extreme, others see him as a vital voice of true holiness in the church. His powerful message has sparked both support and attempts to silence him, raising questions about the impact of his unfiltered truth on contemporary faith. Bishop Patrick L. Wooden Sr. is known for his fearless approach to ministry, often addressing controversial topics that many other pastors shy away from. His unwavering commitment to biblical principles has led to both admiration and backlash, as his sermons frequently spark outrage and provoke public debate. This exploration delves into the key moments of his ministry that have placed him at the center of controversy, the challenges he faces for his steadfastness, and the polarized opinions surrounding his message. While some view him as a necessary voice of truth in a complex world, others question whether his extreme stance is too much. Regardless, his impactful messages continue to resonate, highlighting a larger battle beyond just his individual ministry. Bishop Wooden has faced significant backlash for his traditional and bold approach to Christianity, with critics labeling him as out of touch and divisive. While some believe his firm stance is necessary for the church, others argue that it is too harsh and outdated. This situation raises important questions about his motivations and the consequences he has endured for his beliefs. Bishop Wooden's refusal to conform to contemporary ideologies has led to public criticism, controversy, and even threats, as his sermons resonate widely, both with supporters and detractors. His experience highlights the challenges faced by religious leaders who choose to speak out against prevailing cultural norms. Bishop Wooden faced increasing opposition from religious and political communities, which only intensified his determination to speak out. Despite the pressure to silence him, he remained steadfast in his message, particularly after witnessing some fellow church leaders compromise their convictions for comfort. This pivotal moment reinforced his commitment to his beliefs, as he recognized the importance of standing firm against the threats and criticism aimed at him. Ultimately, his resolve grew stronger in the face of adversity, highlighting the struggle between maintaining one's principles and succumbing to external pressures. Bishop Wooden faced pressure to soften his approach to maintain influence and avoid backlash, but he recognized this as an attempt to silence the truth. He understood that compromising, even slightly, could lead to a slippery slope, and refused to dilute the gospel. Despite discussions about undermining his influence through discrediting or financial pressure, he saw these actions as spiritual warfare. Instead of retreating, he intensified his sermons, addressing both societal moral decline and the compromises within the church, remaining unapologetic in his stance. Bishop Wooden faced escalating opposition as he maintained his bold stance on faith, which drew criticism from both religious and secular leaders. Labeled as divisive and dangerous, some called for his sermons to be removed from online platforms, arguing that his messages were too harsh for contemporary audiences. Despite the backlash, Bishop Wooden remained steadfast, viewing the attacks as a sign of his alignment with the prophets and apostles, who also faced persecution for their beliefs. However, the pressure on his ministry intensified, leading to financial strains as some donors withdrew their support and conferences that previously welcomed him began to distance themselves. Bishop Wooden's influence unexpectedly grew beyond his church as he faced significant challenges to his ministry. Despite the increasing respect he garnered for his unwavering faith, a fierce battle loomed ahead. His enemies, frustrated by his refusal to be silenced, launched a coordinated attack aimed at undermining his reputation and legacy. This culminated in a wave of anonymous accusations designed to discredit him marking a critical moment of reckoning not only for Bishop Wooden, but for all who were observing the unfolding events. The question remained whether he could withstand this onslaught and maintain his ministry's integrity amidst the storm. A man unafraid to speak the truth faced attempts to silence him, but instead found his congregation growing stronger as new supporters rallied to his side. His openness about the tactics used against him not only attracted attention, but also exposed the fragility of the accusations aimed at him. However, as he navigated this newfound support, he was confronted with an even greater challenge that threatened not only his ministry, but the very foundation of his life and faith. The question loomed: would his faith be sufficient to withstand the mounting pressure, or would it ultimately prove too overwhelming? Bishop Wooden faced a calculated effort by influential church leaders to remove him from his position due to his strong stance on holiness and morality, which they claimed was causing division. Despite the pressure and secret meetings aimed at his resignation, he chose to confront the situation directly. In a special service attended by thousands of supporters, he not only defended his position but also highlighted a concerning trend within the modern church, emphasizing that it was shifting towards appeasement and popularity rather than adhering to truth and moral integrity. A pastor faced intense backlash from church leaders and gained vocal support from his followers, sparking a widespread debate about the modern church. National Christian media began to cover the controversy, which escalated to a pivotal vote by the church's governing body to decide his fate. The outcome of this vote was critical. A loss would mean the end of his ministry, while a win would signify a triumph for truth amidst adversity. On the day of the vote, a charged atmosphere enveloped the gathering, with thousands showing support outside, while inside, the tension mounted as the final count was awaited, promising to alter the course of the church's future. Thanks for watching.